Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. And double honors as always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone who are well and who taught us truth. Today's lesson is going to go into 2 Ezra 16 and verse, verse 37. It's going into, we're seeing a lot of signs happening within the society, and it's not going to get any better. Matter of fact, it's going to get worse. And as we get closer and closer to the end, these signs are only going to grow. These signs are only going to intense, and it's not going to get better, man. Real quick, let me jump up 2 Ezra 16 and verse 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And showing you that this is only the beginning, man. What we're seeing happen in society right now is only the beginning. As Yahushua also said that as well in Matthew, the 24th chapter. Matthew 24 verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So Yahushua's disciples at the time was asking him, what's going to be the sign of, what are some signs that we can see and that will be shown unto us to show that we are at the end of this age, the end of this world. And jumping down, verse 6, and this Yahushua speaking in red, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So this is only the beginning, man. The beginning of sorrows, just like it said in 2 Ezra 16 and 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings. So we're seeing that the signs that Yahweh Shemiyasai revealed unto us is right here before our very eyes, and it's only going to intensify as we get close to the end, man. So jumping down to verse 2 Ezra 16 and verse 37, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child. And real quick, let's get that word slack. Definition of slack. It says number 2 right here, a spell of inactivity or laziness. Pause, lull, a temporary interval of quiet or lack of activity. Breathing space. No, man, these plagues are not slack. It's always something happening and intensifying, man. We're seeing it before our very eyes. So it says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. So when a woman is giving a birth, those pains don't subside, man. They continue to intensify and grow as the woman gets closer and closer to giving birth to the son. And there is no numbing pain as the women nowadays get. There is no numbing pain for what Yahweh Shemiyasai is bringing and the judgments that is unfolding before our very eyes. When a woman is giving birth, she gets numbing pain, medicine, and all that. And what does it say in Jeremiah? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. We would have given her balm, but no, Babylon is not healed, man. Can't heal this place. It says again, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. On every side, man. And it said the world's going to mourn, so the society's going to mourn. The people is going to mourn. Everything's about to mourn, man. And people is already mourning. When you look at the videos of people, struggling to keep up, losing jobs, losing snaps, food benefits, whatever it may be. The people is mourning before our very eyes, man. It's only going to get. They think they're mourning now. They think that they're upset and sad now, but it's only going to get worse, man. Through the Spirit probably of us outside, because it also speak about uproars of the people. 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And the Lord Yahweh Shemi Asai, he's beginning to visit this world, man. And we're seeing it through what? Through the signs that he has revealed unto us. As well as, signs in the sun, the moon, the stars, the lunar eclipses, solar eclipses that are intensifying as well. It says, verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and we're seeing uproars of the people right now, man, and it's only going to intensify. These people are only going to get more and more upset with the government, more and more mad at their neighbor, the person who lives next to them, family, friends, and everything, man. More protests, more uprisings, more insurrections. And we're seeing potentially something might happen if people don't start getting their benefits, man. We'll see if they come up with a solution for that as well, which we'll have to see, man. So it says, verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and the end is manifest. The end is manifest, man, before our very eyes, and we see it. You get that word manifest. Definition of manifest. Clear or obvious to the our mind and to the prophets of Yahweh Shemi Asai, Lord willing we be those men, starting with the apostles, bishops, and elders, great most on down. It's manifest. It's clear, man. What it says is ways are plain into the ways, plain, godly. To the holy. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 39 verse 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so they stumbling blocks to the wicked. So the Lord Yahweh Shemi Yahshua, his ways and everything that we're seeing before our very eyes are plain. It's plain to see. It's manifest, clear. Going back to 2nd Ezra 9. Look, it says obvious, clear, plain, evident, noticeable, undeniable, unmistakable. 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and the end is manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. So the ending times that we're seeing is going to be what? In effects and signs. Showing you that we are at the end of this society. The end of Esau's hegemony. The end of his rule. Of his rulership, man. And it's being revealed unto us through the signs that Yahweh Shemi Asai has revealed unto us that we are right here. And so let me get this real quick as well. I think that was it on that 2nd Ezra 16. Let me get this. Matthew, because in the times are right here, 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Last days perilous times shall come. And we're in the last days, man. And it's only going to get more and more difficult. It says in the NLT, you should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times. And we are living in difficult times, man. And it's again, I keep saying it like I sounded like a broken record, but it's only going to get worse. Trust and believe, man. Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Asai, it's only going to get worse from here. It's not going to get any easier. They're about to come down with great wrath, man. And after this, I'm gonna roll out. Let's see what this says. Just got this. U.S. troops reportedly required to sign NDA before taking part in campaign in the Caribbean. Why you got to sign an NDA? When you sign an NDA, what does that mean? Real quick, let's just put that out. Put it out there. What? So it says, when someone has to sign an NDA, it means they are legally bound to keep a specific information confidential and cannot share it with unauthorized people. This is a contract that protects sensitive business information like trade secrets, client lists, or financial data from being disclosed to competitors or the public. NDAs are common in business, employment, and negotiations to formalize a confidential relationship. Let's say let's see, what was a Caribbean mission? We'll put. It says to restrict flow of information. This is an unusual. Listen, U.S. military personnel involved in recent operations in the Caribbean are being required to sign NDAs to restrict the flow of information. This is an unusual move, as military personnel are already bound by law to protect classified information. The NDAs are part of a broader effort to tightly control information related to the mission, which has drawn criticism from members of Congress and the First Amendment advocates. So look, so it's already unusual, man. Revelation 12, verse 12. And it reads, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know that he had but a short time. So the devil is only going to get worse and worse as we get close to the end, man. This is the devil we're speaking about. This is Esau we're speaking about. He has the what? He has a sword. He has a sword, man, and he's going to use it. He's going to use his blessing. He's going to come down with martial law. You have people saying that they want everything to go out of hand with the SNAP benefits and the food benefits, and they want people to riot and get more angry with the government and do stuff like robbing, stealing, and they want the people to do that so that Trump can bring in the Insurrection Act, which that's not 100% confirmed, fact checked, but that's the word around the town. That they want this to happen. They want the people to rise up so that he can bring about the Insurrection Act, martial law, a more governed society. What else? Digital ID, which they're about to start pushing that very hard. They're about to start pushing that more as well. They got to push this, man. They got to come. They know that they have a short time, so they're gonna have to start. Let me turn this brightness down. So they're gonna have to start moving, man, very quick. They don't have a choice. This is prophecy. Prophecy trumps your feelings. Prophecy trumps what you want to do. You may want to do this, but if prophecy says you're not going to do that, you're not going to do this, then it's not going to happen. Everything is according to Yahweh Shem Yahshai and His will, His plan, His agenda. It isn't about the order of Esau. This is about the order of Yahweh Shem Yahshai and what He wants to take place, how He wants it to happen, man. And according to prophecy, these things are going to happen, no matter what you feel, how you think, what you want, and what you think should happen. No, this is according to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and it's going to happen according to His will, man. So He's going to bring. They want to bring this digital ID. They want to bring forth a new monetary system. We're already seeing Europe doing it. Speaking about, you're required to have a digital ID. And if you don't have a digital ID, you can't work. And if you don't have a digital ID, then you're pay a £85 fine, which is roughly $100 and some in the US and the USD. Europe's already doing it, man. And 2026 may be, maybe a very exponential year. Is that how you say it? A very year full of prophecy and full of judgment from Yahweh Shem Yahshai. We're seeing that they may very well push this next year, man. Next year, you already had Klaus Schwab saying by 2026 they want people chipped up, but they want more digital system. If I find it, I'll put it in here.
Aujourd'hui, au bout de ça, on parle de puces qu'on pourra s'implanter. Ce sera quand, ça?
Certainement dans les 10 années à venir. Et d'abord, on va les implanter dans nos vêtements, c'est-à-dire wearables, comme on le dit. Et après, on pourrait s'imaginer qu'on les implante dans nos cerveaux ou dans notre peau. Et à la fin, peut-être il y a une communication directe entre notre cerveau et le monde digital. Ce que nous voyons, c'est une sorte de fusion du monde physique, digital et biologique.
But yeah, man, they want a more digital system. They want more control. That's what Klaus Schwab said. You will own nothing and be happy. They don't want you to own anything. But we got to endure, as this is in Matthew 24:13, because it's going to be rough. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. But you got to continue to push forward and trust and believe that Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to be with you. Matthew 24:13 reads, "But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." And that's all we can do, man, coming to the times that we're entering into. Dangerous and perilous times. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, and to the fold. And before ended off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakodash, and double honors as always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.